raw to the bone. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday, y'all. I know. It's not so happy for some of y'all because some of y'all are going back to work today. I know. I'm not, though. I'm not. But let me start y'all off with the morning inspiration to get us going for the day because you know what I say. It's going to be a what I always say. Wake up, really gonna rise the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take. Come on in. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day and call it replication. What? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, yo. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good. In my head when I'm lost. What? So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence. Good morning, Uwu. Good morning, Fancy K. Hey. Stay away from all the shit that causes Angel. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness to my best, but I take it. Hey. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Hey. Step 2. Step 3. Hey. Step 4. Today's going to be a good day, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Happy Tuesday. You know, time goes by so fast. You know, I know some people are heading back to work this morning, right? But I'm not. I'm on vacation for 2 weeks, and I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with myself. I don't. Today, I'm going to do some house stuff. Right, a little bit of house stuff or whatever, but I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm going to try to take these 2 weeks to try to calm my mind because I always feel like everything has to be a project. I always feel like I have to be up and doing something. I can never just sit the fuck still. All right, and so I'm going to try to focus on getting back into hitting my singing bowl, getting back into meditation and different things like that because I can't the fuck sit still. My mind does not rest. Right. Now, I will jump on that Peloton bike with no issue because that's like this. So that feeds into my anxieties and into my anxiousness, right? Because the bike is just the going, right? But having to sit still for long periods of time or even just for 5 minutes is a whole nother story trying to quiet your mind. Right. And so that's what I'm going to work on. And that's one of the things that we're going to work on for our next hashtag Fit Friends challenge. So I'm going to work on that too while I am on vacation. There's a couple of things that I need to work on. All right. So good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Fancy K, good morning. Congratulations again on your official engagement to Ghost. You are our engaged couple on Coffee with Friends. I love it. All right, so congratulations. What a holiday. I know two couples that got engaged over the Christmas holiday, and it's such a beautiful thing. I love it. All right. And so we celebrate that. So congratulations, Fancy K. Uhu, and we already congratulated Ghost yesterday. I'm just saying. Uhu said, Roy, you going to beat my butt. Can you please give me a belated birthday shout out for my mom? Her name is Gina. She turned 60. I thought we wished your mom a happy birthday. I thought we did. Happy birthday to Uhu. Oh, who's mom? Jean. I thought we did, but was that for the wedding? Oh my goodness, your mother is celebrating so much stuff. Happy birthday to Uhu's mom, Jean, all right, who is celebrating her 60th birthday, y'all. So Coffee with Friends, let's wish Jean, aka Uhu's mom, a happy birthday. It was yesterday. Her birthday was yesterday. We got a birthday on the show today, too, y'all. All right, I'm just waiting for the birthday girl to pop on the show. We got a birthday today. I can't play the birthday songs though. I mean, I know y'all be wanting me to. Oh, I do have one that I could play. Wait a minute. Um, Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Cause I did get sent one. Wait a minute. One that I could probably use. Okay, how about this? Hey! To Jean. Happy birthday to Jean. Oh, who's mom? Hey! Happy birthday to Jean. Um, that one, that's a happy birthday, instrumental piece that Zen found me that I can use without it hitting me with you know, a copyright claim. So happy birthday to Uhu's mom, Jean. We do have another birthday that we want to celebrate in a few if the birthday girl joins in here today. All right. So just come on in, y'all. Come on in. It is Tuesday. How many of y'all are back to work? How many? I'm about to pull out the positive thoughts and read this real quick, but I just want to know how many of y'all back to work. And also, what are some of the new shit y'all are watching on TV? I actually started watching. Well, I started and I finished. Okay, the Best Man series, the final chapter. Oh my God, y'all! Oh my God, y'all! It was so good. The Best Man series. Okay, Von Ray, you're back to work. Sorry, boo. The Best Man series. Oh my God, it was so good. The final chapter. It was so good. Anybody watch it? It's on Peacock, y'all. Y'all already know that I finally got on Peacock. I know I am DeCinta is out there still trying to find somebody's user ID and password, but I finally got onboarded onto Peacock. And let me tell you something. I watched all 8 episodes of The Best Man, the final chapter. It is good, y'all. So if y'all have Angel, you back to work too? Oh, damn. If you haven't watched it yet, Fancy K. Oh my God. Listen, y'all, please go and watch The Best Man. Good morning, Pat. The final chapter. That shit is good. Also, I watched The Glass Onion, Knives Out, like the mystery thing. Janelle Monáe is in that. That was really good. That was interesting. I might watch that again because I dozed off a couple of times. And so I want to go back and watch it because people are talking about it, saying that it was really, really good. And I enjoyed it. I dozed off a couple of times, but I missed a couple of the mystery points. And so I might go back and watch that. The Glass Onion is on Netflix. All right. Oh my God. Hey, Madison. Good morning, Madison. Good morning, Madison. And happy fucking birthday. I've been waiting for you to come on here. We got a birthday celebration, Madison. All right. Today's your birthday, right? Tell me I'm not. Tell me I'm lying, Madison. Tell me I'm lying. I believe today is Madison 1228's birthday. And if that's the case, speak up right now. Oh my God. She said it's her birthday. So you know what, right? Okay, wait. We got to start all over again. Hey, happy birthday to Madison 1228. Hey. That is our happy birthday song that that we have to work with right now, okay? To avoid me getting copyright claims. But I love it. Happy birthday. You are getting happy birthday wishes. And Jean are getting happy birthday wishes from both YouTube and IG right now. I appreciate y'all. I do. Let's celebrate each other, right? Shit. All right. Madison says she's dancing. Go me. I love that. The big 5'8". Yes, y'all. Yes. So we are getting older and hopefully staying healthy. I touched base on this yesterday when I came on here and told y'all that, we had a loss in my family. My cousin, who's very young, 51 years old. All right. And she had a bout with cirrhosis of the liver, and not due to alcoholism, but she did not drink. She was obese, and so due to obesity, she incurred cirrhosis of the liver, which I did not know you can get through obesity. So, again, when we talk about, loving yourself and self-care, we are talking about your body and your mind, right? Because we got to take care of ourselves, especially as we get older. All right. So that's just a reminder to put out there that, do not make your fitness goals your New Year's resolution, guys. All right. Do not do that because it seems very temporary. All right. Your fitness goals and your health goals should be a lifetime commitment and a lifetime journey, not just a New Year's resolution. All right. Because when we make it a New Year's resolution, we're going from January to December, and in our minds, it's a temporary thing, right? But we need to start focusing on things that we make a lifestyle, right? And that is our health. We need to make it a lifestyle, not a New Year's resolution. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying. I get on my mom's nerves all the time about this because I watch her as she gets older and I see that, her legs are weak. Ever since she moved to Florida, when she lived in New York, and she's probably going to kill me for talking about this, but when she lived in New York, she walked all the time. She lived in Wagner Projects, 124th and 2nd Avenue. Anybody that's from New York, no, right? And she walked all over Manhattan. Okay, carrying shit, doing shit, right? But when she moved to Florida, movement was less. Everything was driving. She doesn't drive, so she relies on, the trolleys, the rides that the medical people give her and stuff like that. And so she does not use her legs as much as she used to use her legs in New York. And my mother's legs are weak, all right? When someone gets deemed a faller, my mother is a faller. She falls, right? Because her legs are weak. One of the things that we have to keep in mind when we say movement is medicine, we mean it. It's serious, all right? If you do not move your body gets weak, all right? And getting up in age is not an excuse to not move your body, okay? Just a little bit. It will help us. I'm telling you, you don't want to be deemed a faller, okay? So, your health is important. Do not make it a New Year's resolution. Make it a lifetime journey. I know it ain't easy. The fuck? I'm on that journey with y'all, and it ain't easy. I definitely don't eat right. Right? I'm just saying. I don't eat right. So I know that there's things that I got to work on with my diet because I'll go all day without eating. And that's not good. Right. So I got to work on my diet, or whatever. I kind of got my workout routine down pat, but I also got to work on what I'm taking into my body. Thank you, Madison. Hey, Chef You. Thank you, Fancy K. Good morning, Avia. Weights to build bone density. Yes. And do not forget to do weights. I do combination classes on my bike, right? So the Peloton bike, I don't just ride. They have arms and ride classes where you're riding and you're doing your weights. Like I have the weights on my bike and I do the arm exercises on the bike, right? I don't necessarily I have lifted heavy weights before to build bone density and stuff like that, but you can either do heavy weights with less reps to build, your bone density, or you could use light rate weights in an aerobic fashion where you are doing more reps at a higher speed, right? You could do either way. Right now I do the low weights with a lot of reps. I make, my strength and toning more of a cardio workout. Do whatever you need to do, but certainly pick up those weights. Thank you for that, Avia. Certainly pick up those weights, right? So there's options. Do not go into the gym thinking if you pick up a 35-pound weight or you squat with a 100-pound, you know, barbell, that's going to make you big and bulky. It takes more than weights to make you big and bulky, especially ladies, right? We just don't have the genetics for that without having to go the extra mile. So don't worry, just go in there and do you. Hey, Glamour 47. Good morning, Simple Brown. Simple Brown, it's been a minute. You and I have got to get together for drinks, girl, and catch the fuck up. Where have you been, Simple Brown? We live like right here, one town away from each other. We need to get together and have a drink. My birthday is next week, Simple Brown. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. So come on in, y'all. So I talked about some of the shows that I'm watching. I watched the Best Man series. I'm telling y'all to watch that, the final chapter on Peacock. Glass Onion, Knives Out is a good one to watch. Watch that. And then I want to say Buffalo. Prayers for continued strength for Buffalo, because Buffalo got hit with a big ass snowstorm, and many of them did not have power. All right. Many of them were stranded. All right. I saw a couple of posts from some friends that I know that live in Buffalo. All right. And it's very sad. Damn. The fuck, Buffalo. So prayers go out to Buffalo. Check in with your friends. If you know people in Buffalo, check in with them. Anybody that I know in Buffalo, I've already checked in with them and they are good. All right. And so I just want to say that you are on our mind, Buffalo, and Jesus, but Jesus, the big one and the little one. Yeah, that was something. Okay. All right, Simple Brown, you were in Indonesia with your bougie ass. I don't even think to travel to Indonesia. That must have been fly. I got to put on my big girl panties and start. Yeah, Simple Brown, help me. Like, what made you wake up and decide you wanted to go to Indonesia? I never think to go to Indonesia or any place that's going to travel me more than 5 hours on a flight. I be struggling to get to Vegas. The fuck? In California. What made you go to Indonesia? Oh, Bali. Again, I always. What? What happened? Oh, I don't know what happened, but whatever. Can you guys on IG still hear me? Because my phone did a bloop 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 blip thing or whatever. Oh yes, we going, Avia. We going to Bali. Drag me. I'm with the shits. Drag me. Oh, so let me take a pause now that we have Avia Spence Banks on here, who is also known as Aspire to More Travel. All right. Let me just take a pause here. How many of you have already put your deposits down on a Cancun soiree? Right. Always keep in touch with Aspire to More Travel, aka Avia Expense Banks, if you have any questions on your trip, right? As we get closer to the trip, the deposits and stuff might change or whatever the case may be. That's why we put it out there as early as possible. All right. So, okay, Uhu said her deposit is done. I know Angel's deposit is down. I know Kevin's deposit. I think Kevin's deposit is down also. How many other people are ready to put their deposits down for the Cancun summer soiree? Don't wait to the last minute, y'all, because some of y'all are going to risk no availabilities. I mean, I'm just saying, right? And so we got to make sure that I need to secure my roommate today and make sure that I have my roommate. But even if you don't have your roommate, just go ahead and book your shit. All right. That is for the summer soiree in Cancun. And Avia, Aspire to More, are you joining us on that trip or no? I didn't even ask. Are you joining us on the Cancun soiree or are you not, Miss Avia Spence Banks? All right, let us know. But anyway, oh, you are. Okay, so Aspire to More will also be there. How about, oh my God, how about going on a vacation and your travel agent is on the fucking vacation with you? Like, the I mean, that is a level of security. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all gonna miss it. That is a level of security that that I didn't even think we were providing. But here you go, baby. The travel agent will be with us in Cancun during the summer soiree. All right. And so if you have not booked your trip yet, make sure you go to the link in my bio and you are clicking on the Cancun soiree and you are putting your deposit down. All right. I got to go and I got to talk to Adia, aka Aspire to More Travel, my damn self. All right. That is for the summer soiree. All right. We're gonna have a good time. Listen, I've already started putting together itineraries and shit like that of things that I want to do. I need to talk to Aspire to More to see what the resort is going to allow, what they're not going to allow, because I want to be able to have like a meeting place that I can block out certain periods throughout the day, right? So that we can meet as a group in Cancun and play our games and shit like that. Cause I got some games that I'm bringing to Cancun. We're gonna play some drinking games, lots of drinking games. Okay, lots of drinking games. Listen. I already got my notes down. Look, y'all think it's a game. Look, my notes for the games that we're going to play in Cancun. All right. And then this side of the page is the shit that I'm planning for New Orleans. All right. And so I am working on some stuff. So when I come to the NOLA committee and the Cancun committee on Discord, I'm going to be ready. So for those that are on these travel committees, make sure you are making your notes too so that we can compare notes and we can consolidate and create an itinerary for both trips. All right. I love it. Plenty of drinking games. Now in New Orleans, we're not going to play that many drinking games because New Orleans is going to present enough drinks itself. But in Cancun, we're going to be playing a lot of games, right? Throughout the periods of the days that we are there. So be ready, y'all. I'm just saying, be the fuck ready. Okay. I think that is all the updates right now for Coffee with Friends. We need to pick a date for Coffee with Friends after dark, right? So we have to end this year. It's already the end of the damn year. Baby, where are we? December 27th. Woo. So, Coffee with Friends after dark. When do y'all want to do this? We only got Friday, December 30th, right? So Coffee with Friends After Dark. Is there a topic somebody wants to specifically talk about on Coffee with Friends After Dark? Because I'm interested to know. Coffee with Friends After Dark. How about that? What are we gonna talk about on Coffee with Friends After Dark? Let's think about that shit, right? You know, it was funny because I was watching what show? I watched so many shows. Was it what the fuck was I watching? I was watching something. Oh, Interview with a Vampire, the new series that's out, right? Interview with a Vampire. And there was a scene in there where the one of the ladies of the nights, right? was, I guess, entertaining one of the fellows, and she started hitting him because he tried to shove his peen up her ass, and she was like, "You can't just shove a peen up my ass." Now, we know that's not easy to do, but for some reason some people think that ass play is very easy. All right. So, Interview with a Vampire, that's another new series that I'm watching. I am actually on episode 3. Right? So, yes, we know, Simple Brown, you were in Bali. All right, Indonesia. I never think to go there. But Avia Spence, aka Aspire to More, said she is dragging me to Bali. So I'm going to be forced to fly and go to Bali. And I'm going to love every bit of it. All right. And so, Interview with a Vampire, that's another good series that's out. All right. So, Uwu wants to talk about new dick in 2023. All right. New dick in 2023. I love it. Naughty resolutions. That's a good one. Naughty resolutions. I love it. Yes. Naughty resolutions. So y'all know Coffee with Friends After Dark comes on Fridays at 8 p.m. So don't be fucking late, y'all. All right. Because I do Coffee with Friends After Dark. And a reminder, Coffee with Friends After Dark only airs on YouTube. It does not go live on IG. It does not go live on Facebook. It only goes live on YouTube. So if you want to be a part of Coffee with Friends After Dark, join my YouTube channel, y'all. All right. That series is, you talking Velvet Honeybee, you're talking about Interview with a Vampire or Best Man series? Which series? Hey, Interior Room. Wait a minute. See, this is why I can't fuck with Bali. Simple Brown said it took 24 hours. Let me read the positive thought of the day. Good morning, Virgo Sapphire. Good morning. All right. So we know it's the end of the year, right? And what a hell of a year it's been. Oh, yes, Velvet, the vampire one, right? I can't wait to watch the rest of it. I can't wait to watch the rest of it. You said no more Securitas? Okay. Hey, Smooth CL. All right. So today is December 27th. And again, December is the month of peace, right? That's what we've been talking about. Peace all month in December. All right. We are ending the year. And for me, this year has been very interesting. I've had some roller coaster dips and turns and ups and downs this year, right? But ultimately, this year has been very good to me, even in the bad. I've had some bad shit go on this year, but I want to acknowledge, baby, God has been good to me. Okay. You know, I know that there's somebody up there in the sky, right? I don't necessarily follow all the traditional biblical things or whatever the case may be, but I do know that I'm being blessed from a higher spirit. And even in all the bad shit that happened this year, I've had a blessed 2022. All right. I cannot complain. Okay. Sometimes with pain comes joy. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we have to remember, that everything isn't going to always be joy. Sometimes we need a little bit of that pain. We need a little bit of that ouch, right? To appreciate the joys in life. Because some of us take a lot of shit for granted. We do, right? A lot of us take a lot of shit for granted. But guess what? That's why pain is injected in our lives every now and again to wake our little asses up to say, baby, appreciate when you got that damn joy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And this is nothing new. I always thanked my trials and tribulations for the ultimate peace that I get at the end. You understand? So let me read today's inspirational piece. Y'all know it's from Until Today, Ayan Levon's on. I'm proud of some of y'all. Y'all done went out and purchased the book. So I know that some of y'all already read today's positive thought. It says, I will know peace when I am willing to be peaceful. You know, some of y'all motherfuckers out here wishing for peace, but y'all are raggedy. Y'all are causing headaches. Y'all are the pains. All right. Y'all are the thorns in people's sides. Right. But this says, I will know peace when I am willing to be peaceful. When I am willing to be peaceful. Fighting to have your way does not increase your peace. Fighting others about their ways does not increase your peace. Refusing to acknowledge when you have made a mistake does not increase your peace. Accountability. Going to extraordinary lengths to avoid making a mistake does not increase your peace. People that try to be so perfect all the motherfucking time. Okay? Pointing out the shortcomings of others does not increase your peace. People that are always trying to put you down or tell you that you're not doing shit right because it's not the way they do shit. Mm-mm. Trying to fix other people does not increase your peace. Remember yesterday I said I used to be a saver hoe? That was the thing that I'm doing different in my new relationships. I ain't saving no more hoes. Constantly telling yourself there is something wrong with you does not increase your peace. Good morning, BJ Music. Accepting less than you want does not increase your peace. Some of us out here fucking settling for relationships, jobs, whatever the fuck. Accepting less than you want does not increase your peace. Trying to prove your worth. This one. Trying to prove your worth and value does not increase your peace. How many of you on here have tried to prove your value and your worth to someone, whether it was your significant other, whether it was to your kids, whether it was to your friends? How many of you tried to prove your value, your worth in that relationship? That shit don't increase your peace. Hey, Brandilla, good morning. All right. Refusing to accept that others are worthy or valuable does not increase your peace. You know, people out here that just be mean for no reason, telling other people that they're not worthy. That does not increase your peace. How does putting other motherfuckers down increase your peace? That's why when I jump on TikTok and people jump on there with their negativity, I'll be like, oh, baby, somebody hurt you. It's not going to increase your peace by being mean to me. Right? Failing to take responsibility for yourself does not increase your peace. How many of you motherfuckers are running around here wrong and strong at the same time? It don't increase your peace. Taking on the responsibilities for the lives of others does not increase your peace. Again, stop being a saver hoe. I read that one. Avoiding unpleasant things. Avoiding unpleasant things does not increase your peace. Meaning we all walk through the fire sometimes. You can't avoid it all the time. Trusting that you are always doing the very best you can will and does increase your peace. Let's hang here for a minute. Trusting that you are always doing the best you can will always increase your peace, right? As long as you are doing the best you can, and as long as you're being positive as you're doing it, that does increase your peace. Doing the best you can. Not perfection, but doing the best you can. It is a toxic space, Angel, being wrong and strong. Until today, you may have engaged in behaviors and activities that disturbed your peace of mind. Just for today, increase your peace. Engage in self-loving, self-nurturing, self-supporting behaviors and activities. What does that mean? Self-loving, self-nurturing, and self-supporting. What does that mean? Today, I am devoted to increasing the peaceful experiences in my life. This is Iyanla Vanzant's book, Until Today. Okay? Some of you already got this book. And some of you that want this book, I just told you the name, Until Today by Iyanla Vanzant. Okay? It touches some great points. I read it most mornings here on this show, right? Hey, Brandilla. What does it mean to engage in self loving, self nurturing, and self supporting? What do y'all think that means? You're welcome, Avia. What do y'all think that means? Self love, self engagement, self support. What does that mean? That leads me right into the topic that I wanted to discuss: how to increase your peace, right? A lot of us hold on to friendships and relationships because of longevity, time, right? We become codependent on some of these relationships, right? We become codependent on each other, right? But sometimes in friendships, right? You know how people say you can outgrow a friendship? Right? Right? Sometimes in friendships, right? You get to a point where you're not increasing your peace, right? And so I made note on friendships and outgrowing friendships, right? And the grief that comes with that. Let me go back to my notes. Outgrowing friendship, does grief follow? Like when we talk about how to increase peace, some of us have people in our lives. I know that I've been doing a self assessment myself, right? This past year, people in my lives, in my life that I felt like I needed to keep in my life. But I realized I wasn't self engaging, I wasn't self supporting, right? I wasn't self-loving, right? Because you give sometimes you find yourself giving so much of yourself to other people, right? Trying to be, what does this book say? Trying to fix other people, trying to be everything for somebody else, doing things that does not increase your peace. All the while you're not self-engaging, self-supporting, self-loving. And I realized that there's periods of times in my life where I was not self-engaging, I was not self-supporting, and I was not self-loving because I was busy doing things for other people or focusing on other people, not realizing that it wasn't increasing my peace, right? And in some of the relationships, in the past year or the past years, I realized that I have outgrown some of my relationships, but that's not a negative thing. Right. I used to feel bad about that I used to feel guilty about that. Right. But I was reading up on something. It was a topic that Baller Alert had posted on IG, and it's called coping with out friendships. Okay, coping once the friendship ends, right? Outgrowing friendships. How do you cope with that when you outgrow friendships and relationships with people that have been in your life for long periods of time? And an example of this is, did you watch Insecure with Issa and Molly? Did y'all watch that? We talked about Insecure a while back. It hasn't been on the air for some time. But Molly and Issa were a perfect example of that. They were best friends, all right? Best friends, codependent of each other at one point, all right? And then at some point in their relationship, they outgrew each other and they became distant acquaintances, right? And they didn't know how to deal with the change that was happening in their relationship, in their friendship. And when I watched that play out, I put myself in that category, and I said, so that's what happens. And a lot of people get angry when you are no longer friends, or you become acquaintances or distance acquaintances. They become angry and upset at you because they think that you've abandoned them. But sometimes you just outgrow your friendships, and it's not to be mean, right? It's not on purpose. You might develop different goals, right? You might be in different mental spaces, right? You have to self-engage, self-love. And that's one of the things that this past year that I'm learning, and that some of my friendships and relationships are going to recognize a change in me, right? Because my first thought is to self-love, self-engage, self-support. Because what I found was when other people stopped supporting me, I was hurt. And what I realized through the work that I've been doing in my healing is that as long as I'm self engaging, self loving, self supporting, then maybe it won't hurt me so much when other people are not supporting me because I will not rely just on that, right? I will rely on my own self support, right? Just something to think about. This is something that I'm working through, right? I used to get real upset when people didn't support me or people didn't. I don't anymore. I take note of it and I move on because I know that self engagement and self love is most important. And sometimes to the exterior world, to your friends and to your family members, it's not going to look good to them because it's going to look like you're distancing yourself from them. But that's not the case. All right. We have to put ourselves first. I say it all the time. I'm putting a guest link up there in case anybody wants to jump on. I say it all the time. Self love is not selfish. It's not. My son said something to me recently and he was like, Ma, you've been talking for years. Years. You want to go and you want to live your life and you want peace and you want this, you want that. He was like, what is stopping you? You're a grandmother. You're not your kid is grown. You don't have to be available for your grandkids every 5 minutes. Go and live your damn life. That's what he said to me. Be free. Focus on yourself and stop focusing on everybody else. And when my son said that to me, I was like, wow, look at this shit here. After I spent all these years going up wearing You Feel Me clothes and going to the Hooskow to visit him, I never thought that he would come to a mature state and say such a thing to me. Right? And when he said to me, he said, me, myself, I'm even doing a self assessment of my life. And I'm planning on getting a new phone number, a new phone number, because the same people that I grew up with, that I used to hang with, I'm not there anymore. He said, I've grown past that. I've got new interests. I've got new things that I want to do, things that I want to see, and they're not there. And so I'm moving on. And when he said that to me, I fucking died and came back to life. I was like, wait, what? Sometimes you get to a point in your life where you got to self engage, self support, self love. And sometimes that comes at the expense of outgrowing people in your life. How do you cope with that though? That's the part, right? It's one thing to be able to, move on and carry on with your life, but how do you cope with now going to acquaintances, to friendships that you've engaged with for so many years? Now that you've dropped down to acquaintances, how do you cope with the grief of no longer having that friendship? Question. Okay. Um, Angel said it's doing the things to better yourself. Yes. Avia says affirm yourself. Whatever you tell yourself will believe. So speak positively to yourself. Hey, Mishi Boo. Angel said, my focus is self regulating. I need to stop looking to others to make me feel better. You know what, though? The most important step has already happened. You've identified what you need to work on. Some people are still identifying what the trigger is, what the actual thing is that they need to work on. But you said you need to focus on self-regulating. You need to stop relying on how other people feel about you. You need to focus on how you feel about yourself. I love that. Pat said, how I cope is not ending the friendship, but keep in touch once or twice a year. We then talk about the past and catch up. That's a good way. What about friendships that become hostile or a little bit toxic because you are taking the space? Some people don't understand the space that you need to take. So they feel as though it's a personal attack on them. How do you handle a situation like that? But Pat, I'm with you. I have friends that I was attached to the hip by for many, many years that now we talk, on the phone, and we meet up when we can, and stuff like that, but for a period, it was a little bit rocky. Right. So how do you cope with the change of going from attached to each other's hip to now just being acquaintances? Because you decided that you want to self-engage, self-support, self-love. How do you deal with that? I mean, we're not little kids anymore. Life takes place and life happens. And a lot of people don't understand when life happens that growth also happens. And our circles change because our desires change. You know, our goals change. Our mental space changes. And self-care. When do you know when change is needed? At what point in your life, when did you get to the point where you knew change was needed? I know I got to the point where I got sick and tired of being disappointed by other people. That's when I realized change in my life was needed. And what I realized is that I kept getting disappointed because I was putting too much onto them and not taking enough of the self-care onto myself. Okay. And so when they hurt me or when they separated from me, it hurt me to my core because I relied on them, but no more. Hillbilly. That's a great question, Hillbilly. Okay. Hey, Don Colino. Hillbilly, that's a great question. Hillbilly said, if we were at peace, what would drive us? That is a great. I gotta put that question up on the screen. All right, if we were at peace, what would drive us? If we were at peace, what would drive us? That's a great question. I don't know the answer, Hillbilly. Anybody got an answer to that? Let me see. Interior Rue said, I read that article on Baller Alert and it made so much sense to me. I had a disagreement with a so-called friend earlier this year, and when I told her how I felt about what transpired, she dismissed me. Interior, it's so funny you said that, right? Because I just saw a meme and I've seen it a couple of times that said, me expressing my feelings to you should never turn into an argument. When you express your feelings and your concerns to people that you respect and love and they dismiss you or they get upset and it turns into an argument, that's a red flag in that relationship, in my opinion. Okay? Because if your friends love you, if these people say they love you and they care about you, there is no reason why expressing your feelings should turn into an argument. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Interior. Interior also said, and it shocked me because I would have never expected that. And for a long time, I was so hurt and I was trying to figure out why it hurt that bad. Baller Alert article put it in perspective for me. It did. That was a great article. Thank you, Don. Is there a cash app to support this movement? Of course, there's a cash app to support this movement. I never posted though. I think it's in my LinkedIn. I never posted though. Because, but if y'all want to bless me a little something, something, just ask me for my cash app. I'll give it to you because, I show the fuck up here for free. Thank you, Don. I show the fuck up here for free. Interior also said, we don't expect to end friendships. Romantic relationships doesn't really catch us by surprise, but losing a friendship does. That's why the topic is about your friendship, right? Losing a friendship does. This is someone I actually considered a friend. So the dissolution hurt. How do you cope when your friendship ends and you now have become acquaintances? How does that help you? Madison said, I expressed my feelings and yes, argument. Now we are not speaking. Mind you, it's a relative. Why do y'all think expressing your feelings turns into an argument with some people? Why do y'all think that? It happens. I can't deal. Like I have gotten so to a point in my life where you know I have got to a point in my life, honestly, y'all. Just in case, let me just I said I never do this, but I'ma just throw it up here since Don asked, and because my birthday is coming too. So in case, where is my Cash App? You see, I have to look in my book for my damn Cash App because I don't even use the shit. There you go. Is that me, Roy Two Bone? That's me. That's my Cash App, y'all. In case somebody want to spread some love to my Cash App, that's my Cash App. I said I'd never do it, but it's my birthday. The fuck. And Don Colino asked if I had a Cash App. All right, so that's my Cash App. All right, if anybody cares. But why do y'all think that relationships? I mean, expressing your feelings turns into an argument. And let's not forget Hillbilly's question. With if we were at peace, what would drive us? That's a great question. If we were at peace, what would drive us? What would keep us on our toes if we were at peace? Please, Lord, that's a great question. I don't know, Hillbilly. What would keep us inspired to keep moving and to keep pushing if we had all of this peace? That's why I said a little bit of pain keeps us on our toes. But that's a great question, and I want to hear some answers. All right. Now, Madison, when you expressed your feelings to your friend, or to your family member and it turned into an argument, why do you think it turned into an argument? I know, Interior. That's a great question. Nobody, yep, Madison, you can Zell too. You got my phone number. But it's your birthday. You shouldn't be zelling me anything. Today is your birthday, Madison. You celebrating you today. All right. But Hillbilly's question is great. Okay. How do you stay motivated if we're at peace? What are we fighting for what is there to gain if we have peace? What would drive us? Anybody want to answer that? I mean, ideology divides us all in some way. True, Hillbilly, you're absolutely right. Right? Because of the differences in how we think. I agree. All right, I agree with that. Pat said, as long as you expressing your feelings does not have to do with me personally, it's okay. We have to be careful giving unwarranted advice. But we're not just talking about, we're talking about me coming to you, right? And letting you know maybe something you did or said hurt my feelings. Why can't motherfuckers just have a conversation with each other and just say, this is what's on my mind. This is something that happened that hurt my feelings and whatever. And y'all fucking talk about it. Why does it have to be an argument? Why does it have to be a debate about how people feel? Why do people challenge how other people feel? This is the other thing that I learned in my healing, right? Is that who I am. It's not for me to tell you how to fucking feel. It's not. If you come to me and you tell me I hurt you, deep down inside, I may feel like, damn, I didn't hurt this person on purpose. I didn't mean to hurt them. I didn't even know I hurt them, right? I might be shocked, but that's what makes us all different. Certain shit might hurt you that don't hurt me, right? And so if I hurt you and you tell me I hurt you, I'm going to get the fuck up out of my pride and out of my ego. And I'm going to apologize because I am not here to invalidate your feelings. Okay? But that's something I had to learn. I'm not here to invalidate your feelings. If you're hurt, I'm sorry. Period. Enough of us need to just be able to fucking say, I'm sorry. And understand that we are all not the same. Like the one thing that scratches my ass is when you go to somebody and you try to resolve something with your friend, they go, oh my God, but I wouldn't have did it like that. I'd have did it like this, or I wouldn't have said it like that. I'd have said it like this. Well, you're not me and I'm not you, right? Instead of putting yourself in a situation when somebody is expressing themselves to you, instead of telling them how you would have did it or how they should have did it, just look at them as the individual they are, right? And know that that's how the fuck they feel, right? You might not like it, but we're all different, right? Never invalidate the next person's feelings. I feel like if I come to you and I express something to you and it turns into an argument, that's because your ass know you foul and you funky. That's why. And you're automatically defensive and you want to argue about it, right? You have some people that don't know how to just come and have a conversation. It's automatically an argument. It's a red flag. If you got people in your life like that you cannot express your feelings to without it being a fucking argument, it's a red flag. Wait, Madison said, because once expressed my concerns, it was tick for tat. Oh! Oh! Madison, that tit for tat, that is like a trigger for me. My ex did that shit. Everything was, I could have, child, y'all got me riled up right now because listen, honestly, that tit for tat shit it burns my ass. It don't even itch my ass. It burns my ass. You know why? Because you will bring an issue to a person and you'll be like, you know, why do you do so and so and so? And you know what a tit for tat response is? Well, you do it too. You do it too, or you do this and you do that. But it didn't bother you when I did it, right? If it bothered you when I did it, you should have fucking said something. But instead, you wait until I bring something to your attention to go, well, you do this and you do that. And it turned into this back and forth tit for tat argument. It makes my ass itch, y'all. If somebody does some shit to bother you, don't hold it. Say it. And if the shit didn't bother you, just because it bothered them, don't use that against them and be like, oh, the shit, you do it too, but it didn't bother you. That tit for tat shit, I'll cut your ass off for that. That's some whack ass shit. That's some immature shit. That is someone not taking accountability for the shit that you're talking about. If I say chew with your mouth closed, you're chewing with your mouth open, it's making too much noise. I don't want to hear, well, you do it too. Well, nigga, why you ain't tell me when I did it? I'm just saying. Wait, Cheryl Lee said maintaining that peace because shit going to come. I know that's right. Angel said, yes, as Cheryl, we are driven to maintain it. Pat said, you are absolutely right. We need to be more sensitive to others. We do. We absolutely do. The first thing we do, some of us, is get defensive when people are expressing their feelings and we get all our panties up in the wad and it turns into an argument. Why? Interior says some people just automatically go on the defense when you tell them something, and I intentionally do not do that. I think that response is so immature. It is immature. It absolutely is immature. Angel said, when we properly identify our why, we realize that every decision we make, no matter how small, moves us towards our goal or away from it. Yes. Say that shit, Angel. Good morning, Brazil. Say that shit. Interior said, I just cannot walk around here knowing someone has told me something I did hurt them. That bothers me, and I simply want to make it right. That's it, and that's all. And as we should. Right? But the one thing that will irritate me forever is when someone tells me I hurt them and I apologize to you for it and you still mistreat me. Once I apologize for it, if you accept it, accept it. If you don't accept it, then say you don't fucking accept it and let's cut the shit now. But don't have me out here, listening to you and apologizing to you, and then you still mistreat me after the fact, after I apologize, because after that, I'm done. Because I'm not going to live in a space where you constantly keep me in purgatory for something that I said I'm sorry for. That we got to do better, y'all. How can we increase our motherfucking peace? That's what I'm talking about. In a world of alphas and betas, be a sigma. I know that shit is right. Hey, Angel.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, I have my camera all goofy.
No, I see you.
Yeah, but I'm looking. Am I looking at you?
Yeah, you are now.
Okay, let me change.
Yeah, now you're looking at me.
Okay, I just wanted to talk about. I think I had talked about this before about all your decisions moving you either towards your goal or away from your goal once you
Yeah.
identify your why.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that I dealt with over this break because like it's not even really a secret. Like I hate the holidays. I have trauma around holidays. I had an ex beat my ass on Valentine's Day. I had, this last fool destroy Thanksgiving for me. Like I just don't like holidays.
I know.
I get anxiety around them. Like what the fuck is gonna happen this holiday? Um and so I
Madison.
I was like stressed out, and I was just like, I don't want to, I just want to be to myself. I want the kids to go with their father. Like I want to be alone, and so nothing can happen, right?
Yeah.
And then I ended up like making some really poor decisions,
Like what?
like nutrition wise.
Yeah.
Like my goal was to like stick on track, stay on track, and I just blew it. I really just blew it, and it wasn't like the whole break. It was really just yesterday. Um, but it made me think. Like every decision that I made took me further away from my goal. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, oh, I deserve it. Like I worked so hard, I can have a cheat meal, I can have a cheat day. No, like you're making a choice
You
to
had an
away.
emotional moment. You are
Right.
emotionally eating.
Yeah, I was emotionally eating. I was
Yeah.
totally emotionally eating, and I was just like, this is so stupid. So today I just got right back on track, like nothing ever happened. Like I'm really adjusted my mindset, and I talked about self-regulation, like not looking to other people to make me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I have this bad habit of looking external to like to make me feel
To
better.
be
Like if I'm
accepted.
yeah, well, not accepted, but like if I'm feeling fucked up about something, I need other people to tell me that it's okay for me to feel that way.
Okay. So
You know
you
what
don't validate your own
I
feelings.
don't
You need other
validate
people to
myself.
validate your feelings. Okay.
Um, yeah, and I need to work on, like if I'm having a moment, then okay, Angel, what is it that you're feeling? And what can you do to make this feel better?
Yeah.
Period. And if I ask myself those two questions, like I think that I'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
I think I
And
can
that
get
those are questions that you're constantly going to ask yourself, right? Because
hmm
that's like a work in progress. And it's probably going to be forever a work in progress, right?
Oh, I'm
I
sure.
mean, that comes into like one of the things that I talked about before about being a people pleaser. I was the one
Yeah.
who had the child at 16. And so, I always wanted, I became the statistic that I didn't want to become, right? I was always the good student in school. And so when I got pregnant, you know, I felt like a failure, like I failed, like I didn't meet the criterias that I
You
was
didn't
supposed
meet the
to meet.
expectations.
Yeah. And so what I did was most of my life I people pleased. I did everything that I could possibly do to keep others happy so that I can feel a part, of their lives or whatever the case may be, because I felt like at one point I was alone in the world. And so that is something that I'm just coming out of in my 50s, like working on not being a people pleaser. And I mean, recently up until this year, like I've literally entered into I don't give a fuck mode, right? And it's not to be mean. Hey, Terry, it's not to be mean to other people. It really, really isn't. But for so many years, I gave so many fucks about so many
Right.
other people that I didn't give enough fucks about myself. Right. And so even externally, when people looked at me and said, "Oh, you look good," even when I look at my pictures last year, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I literally was 175 pounds, right? Didn't see the
That's
weight
my
jump
goal.
on me. That's your goal weight?
Yes.
Th-
But
th-
I'm
um,
like 5'11". I'm
yeah, I'm
cute.
short though. I'm
Yeah.
5'2". I can't, and so when I look back at my pictures from a year ago, I'm like, girl, what the fuck? So, I was really, well, 2 years ago now, I was really not in a good place. And it showed up in my physical presence, but I didn't see it. I
Yeah.
didn't see it until now. Like when your memories pop up, you be like, what the fuck?
And then
That
you
ain't
look,
me. Get rid of
yeah.
this picture. I'm not reposting this shit. Like I was really out here posting me looking like this, you know. And when I see those pictures, I go, damn, I was people pleasing as a motherfucker and not taking care of myself. Now I'm all about me. I'm
Yeah.
taking care to fuck me.
A
That's it.
priority.
And
Yeah.
some people are offended by the way that I'm moving right now. But I can't worry about that because when I was looking out of fuck whack, people were happy with who I was then. They were comfortable with me because I was giving them what they needed, but I wasn't giving
Yep.
myself.
Because you served themselves. Like they were worried about themselves and you were
Right.
serving them. So
And meanwhile, I'm looking like the fuck.
uh-huh.
I don't know the fuck what.
You know what
Right.
my
So,
therapist told me? You can only serve one master.
and I'm the master. Fuck that shit,
I
bitch.
said, this
I'm
bitch
it.
did. This bitch did.
Right? So I mean, I'm in the park of I give a little less fucks now. And so
Mhm.
people might be offended by that, but I don't mean to offend anybody, y'all. I love my friends and my peeps, but I got to love up on me because, all
Yeah.
I got is me.
You
The
can't pour
fuck.
from an empty cup. You can't.
And my cup was empty. I mean, dust. I was licking the bottom of the shit like, huh, where the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Nobody was coming and pouring in my cup. They were just taking. Okay. And then when I cried out, like Interior said, and started to express, or try to move different to regain my life, people got offended
Yeah.
because I
Because
was
it
no
doesn't
longer
serve them
serving them.
anymore. You're not serving that master. And then they're like, hey, what about me? What about me?
Yep. Hillbilly said that's part of the ideologies that aren't our own, but what is expected of us. Right. But we have to, shit, what people expect from us versus what we expect from ourselves. What is priority? Right. And that's where you're at, Angel, right? Because you focusing on what people expect from you, and you satisfying those needs opposed to what you expect from yourself and relying on your own,
Yep,
you
that's the
know.
focus. That is the focus.
But at least you're working on it. And don't beat yourself up when you fall. Listen, girl, I didn't get on my bike. I completely forgot. Christmas was Sunday, and Sunday is normally my day one workout day, right? But I completely forgot. And it was just fucking Christmas. And I was all up in La La Land with my boo. And then I went over to AG's house. And at some point through the day, I was like, damn, I ain't work out today. What the fuck? And I said, you know what? I'm not going to beat myself up because I didn't work out one day. I'm committed to this. So I know I'm going to get back on the bike. So don't beat yourself up if you have a bad day or a bad moment. I woke up with Cheez-It salts on my chest one night. I was
You and that
emotionally eating,
that
waking
that
up in
late
the
night
middle of the night,
snacking,
just eating. You're not even consciously thinking. You're just eating.
right? I don't have the issue with. I think like I'm taking a break from working out. I work out like every day,
Yes.
sometimes more
I
than
do
once a
6
day,
days.
sometimes more than once. Like I'm doing sometimes a couple classes because I realize this also is that I'm looking for those dopamine hits. Like
Mm-mm.
I'm looking for the endorphins. Like I need something
Yeah.
to make me feel better. Again, outsourcing
But
outsourcing.
doing that is not good. You have to give
I
your body
know.
recovery.
I looked at my calendar and I only didn't work out 3 days this entire month.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
three
not
working
working
days
out
this month.
4 days is good. So that means you're averaging 6 days a week. I take 4 days a month off. So I do six
But the
days.
last 9 days in a row, I did at least an hour on the bike for
Well,
9 days
I
in a row.
mean,
That's too
mm-mm,
much. It's too
mm-mm.
much. And I just
And
noticed
your
it.
classes should be telling you that when you're on your bike and you're taking these classes, don't the instructors tell you to make sure you inject the recovery or something?
I do. I yeah. I don't live. I just do what I.
But a part of being mentally and physically
That
healthy
that
is
yes
knowing when to take the downtime. All
yes.
right. Knowing when to take that. You are not going to be obese if you skip today.
I know. But I worked out. I did 2 classes on Christmas Eve, and then I woke up. I did Christmas Eve morning, and then I did Christmas Eve evening. Christmas before the kids woke up and opened gifts, I did another 1 hour class. And then so I said I talked to my brother, and my brother and I had a really good talk about addiction in our family. Um, and he brought it to my attention that
Your
this affects
addiction.
the same place of the brain as
Right.
drugs,
Drugs,
alcohol,
because you're
addiction, and
chasing that
anything.
high, that dopamine
I'm
high. That's
chasing the
feeling addicted.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we made a deal that I'm not going to work out until Wednesday. So
Okay.
tomorrow. So yesterday I didn't work out. Today I'm not working out. I'm going to get on the floor and do some stretches because my back feels a little funky. But that's it. And then I'll get back riding on Monday or Wednesday tomorrow.
Yeah. Or maybe what might help you is just create a schedule. Like you pick your days that you're
Yeah.
gonna work out and that's it.
That.
Like
Yes.
for
And then
me,
that's it.
Saturdays are my days off. Like
Mhm.
I go Sunday through Friday. Saturdays are my days off. And even though I go Sunday through Friday, Angel, one of my classes during the Sunday through Friday is a low impact class or a recovery class. Like they have recovery classes, right?
Like an
So
active recovery. So you're still
active recovery.
exercising, but it's yeah.
Yeah. So either
I
I
need to do something like
inject a low impact or an active recovery, right? Because you need to do that. All right.
that.
You
Yes.
just do. You just do. All right. Don't overwork your body because, we want to be physically fit. We want to be mentally fit. But if you overwork yourself, you can hurt yourself.
And then I'll be feeling weak. I'll be feeling weak. Like I'm doing these
Yep.
classes. I'm like, this is an easy class. Like, why am I struggling? And it's because my body is weak. My
It's
body is
not
tired.
recovering.
My
It's
body is
not
like,
recovering.
bitch, we tired.
Yeah, it's not recovering. And that's one of the things that the instructors, when I'm riding, they say that. They say, if today is not a good class for you and you are struggling to take the class, think back of how much you're riding, right? You
Right.
have to inject a recovery class or take a break because your muscles need recovery
Yeah.
time. I don't care how many BCAs or whatever the fuck you're taking, your muscles still need recovery
And I'll
time.
be doing it. I'll be like, no, I just need more BCAAs. I need another protein drink. I'll be fine. But
No,
no,
no. But that's okay because we're gonna look fly in New Orleans and in Cancun. That's it. That's it. That's it. And that's all. All right. Where's Zen today? I'm
I
off
don't
for 2 weeks.
know.
So I'm here for the shits, y'all. I'm off for the next week, 2 weeks. So I'm here for the shits. I don't have to rush to work or anything like that. But I'll be jumping on and off Discord, talking with y'all. I saw that y'all were busy on Discord these last couple of days. I'm like, oh my God. Wait, Angel. How y'all watched me sleep the other night? Y'all bitches.
Did you see
Oh
the
my.
screenshots?
No.
Oh, we got pictures. We got pictures.
Wait
Me
a
and Zach,
minute.
yeah, we got screenshots.
Ah. Yes, Cancun Fancy K. You said y'all y'all done up me. Y'all done wired me up. Yes, Fancy K, you better get your deposit down for Cancun. Go to the link in my bio and hit the Cancun Summer Soiree and talk to Aspire to More Travel. And you and your fiance, because they're officially engaged now. You and your fiance get your butts into Cancun and stop playing. All right. But y'all took pictures of me while I was sleeping.
We
I
took
was
pictures of
fucked up.
the entire group, everybody.
So they were on Discord the other night, y'all. What night was this? Friday night? It was some
Was
night.
it Christmas Eve?
Was it Christmas Eve? We were on the phone. It was Christmas Eve. It was Saturday night. Christmas Eve. We were on Discord. We were on video. It was Zen, Angel, I Am Jacinta jumped on. Was Uwu on? And Kevin was on.
It was Interior, D, me, Zen, and
Kevin, right? AG and myself. I was on the airbed, y'all. I had AG blow up the bed. I was fucked up. I was like, I need to lay down. He blew up the bed and I got in the bed. These MFs kept videoing. I was so damn tired. I couldn't even participate in the conversation. What the hell were y'all talking about?
I don't even remember. I don't know. What the fuck were we talking about? We were talking about just anything. We were just shooting the shit. It was like we were hanging out, like we was just kicking it.
I was knocked the fuck out. I could not open my eyes, y'all. I couldn't. Hillbillies, oh my God, right. Prayers out to all those that had their pipes bust over this cold weather. Hillbilly said, my water froze Christmas Eve. Today it gets above freezing. Yay. Cheers to water. You know, prayers goes out to those who have not had water because their pipes are frozen or busted. It's been rough. This has been the coldest. Damn, I feel like this is 1970s cold.
This is crazy. When it's cold in Florida.
My mother said it's 30 degrees in St. Petersburg. This is crazy. Yeah.
I have a team member that's in Orlando, and it is like 34.
That's crazy. Listen.
Crazy.
I don't know, y'all, but I don't want to go outside. But today I got to go outside. I got to go grocery shopping. I need some groceries in here. I can't be hungry for the next 2 weeks. You said you're not going out there? I know, but I need eggs and shit. I ain't got shit. I opened up the refrigerator this morning. I couldn't do nothing. I was like, I can't make no breakfast. I couldn't make nothing for my boo before he left for work. I was like, oh, you going some coffee?
You sent that man away with just coffee?
I didn't have no eggs. I didn't have no He said it was okay. He just do the coffee. I didn't have all that shit. I didn't have all that breakfast shit. I'm going to do better, y'all.
I'm sure he
gets other kinds of breakfast.
That's what I said. I'm sure he did not leave hungry.
Yes. Oh, Zen is there. He go. The fuck. As soon as I said, "Where's my groceries?" Here he go. Instacart
here with his bougie ass.
With his bougie ass, he don't go to the grocery store.
With your hoodie. Where's your green hoodie? Come on.
Who's green hoodie? Zen. Zen, you have a green hoodie?
Yeah, his pajama hoodie.
Zen, Instacart, right? I should order them bitches, but I like going to look at my food.
Not me.
You order too? I ordered Instacart a couple of times. I got $20 sitting in my Instacart credit. But I don't use it because I go out to the store. I like to look at my shit.
I don't care. But I only eat like a meal once a day.
Me too, but that's not good either. I just
I eat like snacks. I eat like small, little, tiny meals
throughout the day. Okay.
And then one real meal.
I don't. I skip all the meals and then dinner I eat. And that's no good.
I eat every 2 hours.
Okay. No, I can't do that. I don't be having an appetite for that. I mean, and then I'll eat a whole bag of chips. Excuse me, but I'm not bougie. I'm not the one that smokes and looks through Instacart for cookies. Oh! Okay. All right. We're not going to break that down on here, but I'm going to get you back, Zen. Don't worry. Me and you on Discord later. I know that's right. I know that shit is right. You know your ass don't forget shit. You like a fucking elephant. Sit down.
Then the peanut butter crackers.
Oh, remember that? Because that's what AG gave me. He was like, "You want the?" This was the night that they were all on the phone while I was sleeping. AG gave me them dry ass peanut butter crackers that stuck to the roof of my fucking mouth. I was like, "What?" But these fucking peanut butter, your mouth already dry because And then on top of that, you put the peanut butter cookies in your mouth too, and it stuck to the roof of your mouth. I was like, this ain't it. This is not a real snack, y'all.
I was like, that's a bad idea.
It is a bad idea. It is. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go because I need to start my day. I'm gonna fold my laundry, strip my bed and my sheets, do that kind of shit today. Feel my way, do some grocery shopping, and get some food up in this house. I'm gonna see if AG want to go because if he grocery shops, that means he cooks. So I always like to take him to the grocery store with me because that means he'd be like, "Oh, maybe I should cook this tonight." I'd be like, "Yup, you should cook that tonight." All right.
Oh, we love AG.
I know we do. I gained so much respect for AG that night. How, Zen? How you gained so much respect for AG that night? Because I crashed at his house and y'all abused me because y'all took pictures of me while I was sleeping.
Was it abuse though?
I'm trying to figure out. It was abuse when y'all taking pictures of me and I didn't even know it. Where the fuck are these pictures? Where's the evidence?
I'm gonna send it to you.
Y'all taking screenshots and shit. Wait till I tell AG that Zen gained so much respect for him that night. For what? What he do? He did something fantastic. Hey, Chef Jay Williams. Good morning. That is slumber party rules. You don't fall asleep. Oh,
I'm first one to sleep.
Slumber party rules. First one fall asleep. You taking pictures of me or them? All right. Next
Boo,
time,
everybody's in the pictures though.
happy holidays, boo. That's okay. I'm gonna get y'all New Year's. New Year's is coming. We're gonna see who could stay up past midnight on New Year's. I never make it, but I'm gonna try this year because y'all think y'all gonna keep taking pictures of me while I'm sleeping. What are the plans for New Year's Eve? Anybody on here got plans for New Year's Eve? Just a reminder, Coffee with Friends After Dark is this Friday at 8 p.m. We're talking about, what was it, naughty pleasures or naughty resolutions?
Naughty resolutions.
Oh my God.
What else was it? Somebody else said something.
New dick for 2023. That was ooh.
Yes.
New dick for 2023 and
like,
naughty
are we starting over?
resolutions.
Do we reset our virginity on the first of the
January 1st, you are a new virgin. Your cat is new. January 1st, your cat walked, wherever your cat walked in 2022, it don't count. All right. January 1st, your cat is taking a new runway stroll. It's fresh, off the market, virgin style.
Yeah.
That's what I say. That's what I say. Damn right. Lucky we didn't shave your eyebrows or stick your hand in the warm water and make you pee yourself. See, you were a brat. Now I know. You were one of them Home Alone kids then.
little Kevin.
Yeah, he's a little Kevin baby. He's one of them babies.
That's what I'm gonna start calling him then. Kevin.
Exactly. Well, y'all can get off my live now because I'm the fuck out. I gotta pee.
All right, bye.
All right, y'all. Wait, I got to send y'all out on the positive vibes, but thank you, Angel, for joining. Zen was bougie this morning, but we gonna get Zen another day. All right, y'all. But I'll be back here tomorrow. In the meantime, between time, I'm gonna send y'all on your way with the positive vibes because no matter how low you feel, what? Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Hey! This is Coffee with Friends, and I am Raw to the Bone. And today is Tuesday, y'all. Remember to love up on your brothers and sisters. Think positive, spread positive vibes, but deal with the negative things that are going on in your life. All right. All right. How do you increase your peace? Ask yourself that on a daily basis. And with that, y'all, I'm out. Gone for now, never forever. Get this message on the way out. Peace. Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredients, believe. They'll see the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. What? Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Peace, y'all. Yeah, see you on Discord. I'm out.